It's Privacy Week at CoinDesk. All week long, CoinDesk will be publishing articles related to privacy issues ranging from corporate and government surveillance to sharing of personal information to privacy project challenges. Just joining us now to discuss is CoinDesk Executive Editor Marc Hochstein. Hello there, Marc. Thanks for joining us. So set the stage for us. What is Privacy Week? What can people expect? And what hot articles can people read right now?
Thanks for having me on, Christine. Hi, good morning. So Privacy Week is a collection of articles that we are putting out this week, exploring the issue of privacy from various angles: regulatory, technological, cultural. It's very much a core subject for crypto. After all, Bitcoin came out of the cypherpunk movement. Crypto shares with cryptography the prefix crypto, which means hidden or secret. Cryptocurrency was supposed to be a way to give people privacy online. Has it actually worked out that way? So there's a lot of challenges that the industry faces, and there's a lot of challenges that society faces in trying to take back our digital privacy.
Marc, down those lines, you know, Bitcoin is said to be anonymous, private, but is it truly private?
For most people, no, it is not. I mean, in one sense, it's private in the sense that anyone can download the software. The public ledger does not show the names of the people behind the transactions. It just shows these random seeming strings of letters and numbers. But there is a public ledger. There is a public record of every time value was transferred from A to B. And a second dimension to that is, most people are not acquiring Bitcoin by mining it. Mining is just a very expensive business to get into. I think it's safe to say most people are not acquiring Bitcoin by accepting it for goods and services. So the way most people get Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies is through an exchange. And increasingly, exchanges are regulated. They have compliance requirements, and those compliance requirements, like it or not, require identifying oneself and providing a lot of personal information that is being trusted to yet another third party. So it's kind of a cruel irony that on the one hand, you have this public ledger that sleuths can analyze and do clustering analysis and figure out associations between wallets. And then at the on-ramps, you have basically, you're doxing yourself.
I wonder, Marc, do people, though, either in crypto or outside of crypto, care about their privacy? Because, increasingly we've seen that people are willing to sacrifice their privacy for convenience if it's easier to access applications or exchanges or whatnot.
That's a great question. So there's a couple dimensions to this. On one level, I think privacy is one of those things that many people don't value until the moment it's gone. Then it becomes the most important thing in the world. So yes, some people are apathetic about privacy, but I think a lot of people are simply resigned. I think, there's a great quote from Chelsea Manning in the article that we just posted on CoinDesk, where she says, people have had it culturally beaten out of them that they're just going to have to, have all their online activities tracked and their data collected. So it's for a lot of people, I think it's more resignation than apathy.
Marc, is this generational? I mean, we look at the younger kids and they're on the TikToks and those doodads, whatever apps that they like to use now, those kids. But TikTok, for instance, is just a giant data collection vehicle. Yep. God knows, I'm guessing it goes to China, but it just collects a lot of data, and yet the kids love it. And is it because they just don't care? I mean, in the same way that the boomers and the Gen Xers care.
Well, that's possible, but I think they will care. So, I think the operative word here is kids. So I don't think it's necessarily that these younger generations will always be indifferent to their privacy. I think it's, when you're young, you don't think, younger people, I mean, not all. I mean, some young people probably do care about their privacy, but others. I think we've already seen over the last 10 years, a lot of people have shared things online that they have freely that they have come to regret, and so I think it's got to do more with maturity than any sort of secular generational thing.
So, Mark, how many pieces do we have coming out, and which ones were your favorite?
So we'll be publishing at least favorites. So we'll be publishing at least 5 articles a day in this series. So far, there's a great story up by Anna Baydakova about buying Bitcoin anonymously, which you can still do. It's just it's a bit of a hassle. It involves things like meeting people face to face in your city or using peer-to-peer exchanges. So it's definitely not convenient. But for people who are concerned about their privacy, not all of whom are criminals, it is an option that still exists. Who knows for how long? So that's a great piece. There will be a piece coming out later in the week by George Kaludis and Teddy Oosterbaan about mixers. They took a look at the data. So mixing services are these online services that basically, if you want to obscure or obfuscate the trail of your transactions for whatever reason, not always criminal. It's sort of all the money goes into a big pot, and then it comes out on the other end. So it's hard to tell, who sent what to whom. And they looked at the data, and they take a hard look at how much uptake there really is on these services. So that's a fascinating piece as well.